What's poppin', everybody? It's a motherfucking nice day out. Figured I'd go live. Just want to chill out here. Come talk to y'all about some battle rap shit. Gonna try to see how many people get up in this room real quick before I really start talking about everything that I wanted to. Oh shit, excuse me. Gotta see if I see everybody's if I see every message. I might not see every message because I'm seeing I'm trying to talk to y'all. Visual, what's poppin', homie? Salute, sir. Hey, Visual, let me know, does the camera... Yeah, my fault, man. I was trying to figure out how the hell to rotate this damn camera. Just not. Visual, can you hear me good? I don't know if I should go inside the house. I don't know how the connection is. Guys, let me know if you can hear me good. I don't know if you can hear me. Alright, I guess I was waiting to see how many more people get in the room before I start. But I don't know, I guess I'll start going in on certain shit. So earlier late last night, my man DME Detroit went live to address a few things pertaining to Rome DMV and other bloggers. He also was talking about Patreon. Like, he subscribes and supports a lot of people through the Patreon platform. I've thought a few times about using the Patreon, but I mean, I don't have the amount of subscribers all these other guys got, but I just thought of using it just because of all the bullshit with the YouTube. Like, if I could find a different way to have my content out there, you know, be able to talk battle rap and all that shit without having to worry about somebody constantly flagging my fucking videos, like, that was my main reason why I was going to do the Patreon. I don't care about the damn money and all that. Like, you know, I always feel like if you sit here and you blogging on anything, you could be blogging on fucking hubcaps. If you're doing all that because you want people to give you money and all that, to me that ain't that never been the way to do things. It's about the passion. For me personally, if somebody donates, will I accept it? Yeah, of course I'll accept the shit, but I'm not that ain't my purpose. So when I see so many people running with the Patreon and trying to, in my opinion, take advantage of a lot of the supporters, and I take issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these so-called big name bloggers, oftentimes I feel like they're taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's how I feel. There's not just two people, just for the record, but two people since I've been doing this blog and shit, which only been a few months. I only started, what was it, maybe August or September I started doing it. And two of the people that I know is supportive in terms of the culture of battle rap is Big Al. I almost feel like if you're a blogger and don't know who Big Al is at this point, you know, that's weird to me. Big Al's in the midst of all the shit in a positive way. I mean, like, I see Big Al in all kind of chat rooms and lives. Me and Big Al's cool. Sometimes he send me links to lives that other people are doing, and you know, I'll drop in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that has to do with Big Al. The other person who's very supportive is DME, Detroit DME. DME purchases merchandise, so on and so forth. You know, subscribes to Patreons, and you know, he's subscribing to you in a whole other fashion. He's literally going in his pockets to subscribe to your content. And the reason why I bring those two up, of course, someone I have a respect for and an admiration for the work he do is Visuel of Battle Rap Boutique. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. And I know what some of y'all might be thinking is, oh, you know, those are the guys you do the union blogs with. Of course, no, that's not about that. I respect what these guys do, and I respect that these guys will do anything in a positive fashion for the culture. So when I see a live like DME's live last night, that shit bothers me. Black Widow, I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of you people are familiar with Black Widow. I don't remember her full name on Twitter, but I saw her earlier today going in on what's homeboy's name? It wasn't just Rome. It was Tony Bro. I seen her going in, stating her opinions on Tony Bro about, you know, her frustrations with that. And here's my thing: when you have supporters, excuse me, y'all see me looking around a lot. I'm out in Jersey with my family and shit like that. So it's Friday. You know, I've been here for a few days now, but it's Friday, so like everybody just keeps popping up. So it'd be all kind of cars passing by. You're gonna see me looking. Number one, I'm from the hood, so I'm watching everything, and I'm not in the hood right now, but I'm watching everything. Secondly is just in case I see family coming up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know, yeah, she was going in on Tony Bro and Rome, and last night DME was going in about Rome, Battle, Truth, so on and so forth. Now I ain't much for the issues in the back and forth. Overall, I handle things a little bit differently in terms of I can't do back and forth and do blogs, going back and forth, doing like what Rome does and getting all the people's personal business. I'm just built different. Like, if we got a problem, I don't have a problem having a conversation about it. But the kind of dude I am, before I start, you know, sitting here spending all my day editing shit and making up shit and looking into people's private life, I'd rather when I see you approach you and check your temperature and see what it's about. You know, clearly those guys ain't them kind of guys. When I see them do shit like they did to DME go in his pockets. So y'all sitting here blocking him, and he told a story about Rome, you know, calling him and asking him not to say certain shit. Like, all that shit is clown shit to me. When at the end of the day, I thought our connection overall for all of us was about battle rap. Like, DME spoke about him extending a hand and telling Rome and his peoples, hey, you guys are coming down to Detroit to do a battle. I believe he said Flint, somewhere in Michigan. So they're supposed to do a battle, and DME was ready to roll out the red carpet for them. And that's something you do when you're a passionate supporter. That's something you do for your peoples, your friends, and all of that. So to know that he was willing to do that and got treated the way he did, I'm not cool with that. And I do hope, and I know people are gonna take the next things I say like being a hater, but I ain't no hater. And I honestly and truly, and from the bottom of my heart, please understand, I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. At the end of the day, if I was DME, I would unsubscribe to all the Patreon shit in terms of the people who are acting up. Like, who the hell are you to sit here and block me on social media or treat me a certain way when, whether you want to admit it or not, I help you pay bills, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have battle rap supporters who won't even go in their pockets and pay for a pay-per-view. They won't do shit like that. But you gonna treat me away when I'm literally putting my money in your pocket? Or because you didn't like something I said about your homeboy that had to do with battle rap? That shit corny to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, like I was saying about, DME mentioned how these dudes was treating Big Al. Like, salute to Big Al. I actually got to call Big Al. Big Al, if you watching, I'm gonna give you a call, man. Like I said, Big Al's been a big supporter across the battle world. I know sometimes Big Al is enthusiastic and he's all in all the chat rooms and all that shit. But that dude's a real supporter and he don't deserve people to treat him like shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking forward. I got to get up with Big Al one time at the event. Me and him have talked plenty of times and all that shit. Salute to Big Al. We will be in Mass 4 together, which I'm looking forward to that. I will see Visual there. Salute Visual. Battle Rap Boutique. I will see Detroit DME there. From what I'm hearing, I've never met the dude, but I'm hearing Mr. in the building supposed to be flying out there. I personally have never met him, but I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. And for me, the whole situation is just about the culture. So I would never, if I had an issue with DME, if I had an issue with any of the guys I mentioned, like I would go, I got your number, you gonna hear from me directly. Or if I know that we gonna be at the same event, I'm gonna come talk to you directly. And that's not on no crazy shit, that's just for us to get clarity on the situation. But even more, like I said, if you can get on the phone to call somebody to ask them to stop their live or not to put out a certain blog, then you can get on the phone with them when you felt you ain't like something they said. You don't gotta handle that shit like no female. But let's talk about more positive shit, man. Mass 4. I'm looking forward to Mass 4. Again, I mentioned a big reason why I've never been to a King of the Dot event. I'm looking forward to this so much from a battle rap fan standpoint, but I'm also looking forward to this from a standpoint of a road trip, man. Like, I'm gonna get together with some of the guys. We're gonna go celebrate battle rap. We're gonna enjoy our weekend. Hopefully, it's a very peaceful but entertaining weekend. I'm hoping to meet. I'm not really that kind of guy. I really don't like meeting new people to that extent. But when I go to events, I tend to meet somebody new. In terms of battle rap fans who have a lot of enthusiasm towards the sport, and I enjoy that. So that's why I'm really looking forward to this Mass 4 card. But I have to be honest, when I'm looking at this lineup so far, I haven't seen anything that's made me go, oh shit. They just announced Big T. Big T's on the card. I've never seen Big T rap live, so I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited that he's on the card and all of that. But again, I haven't heard not one announcement that I was excited about. With maybe a slight, just a pinch. I'm not saying I ain't happy about the card. I'm saying nothing that made me go, oh shit. I was happy that Chilla was on there, which was, I guess you could say, is a given, being that it's right there in his own backyard. But I wanted to go see Chilla battle. I'm interested to see who Chilla's gonna battle. I like that they doing it like a blackout style. They not telling you who's battling who. I love that type of shit. I think that's dope. But I'm not really excited about the Head Ice and Nems announcement. I'm happy to be there to watch it, but it's not why I bought the ticket. Who else is on that card? Enes. That's gonna be dope to watch. Listen, Enes. Let's talk about Enes for a second. Enes can rap. I love not all. A lot of them Philly dudes can rap. They can rap. Am I big fans of all of them from a battle rap standpoint? No. But them dudes can rap. And every time Enes raps, not only can he rap, it's that flow, man. Like, Enes starts flowing, he starts getting into his groove, he starts going, man, that shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? And I think that also plays dope for the King of the Dot crowd, because the King of the Dot crowd, they love that type of shit. Like, a dude can literally get up there and start flowing some bullshit. You don't even understand shit that he's saying. But once he starts flowing again, like, the crowd goes crazy for that, man. And so for Enes, he's battled on King of the Dot before. They appreciate that. I appreciate that. I still think he's dope. I don't think he's a top level battler. I'm not saying that, but I appreciate what he does bring to the table. I'm happy to see Moneybags on the card. Again, I wasn't super excited, but I was happy to see Moneybags. They announced him on there. I don't know who else I'm missing so far of the announcements. They got a bunch of announcements they have to make, but like nothing has really stood out for me. What I am hoping is that Ilmac is on the card. I got a chance to be right there live on the stage when Ilmac battled JC, which was like a dream battle for me. You know, I was so happy to have been there when that happened. You know, I don't know who's, like, I know there's rumors going around, some people saying that it might be Thesaurus and did they say Thesaurus Ilmac? I don't know. Some people were saying, oh no, I'm sorry, somebody was saying it might be Thesaurus Iron Solomon. I believe that's what they said. Which that'll be dope too, you know what I mean? No, man, yeah, man, Jersey, man, y'all got a few beautiful women out here, man. Yeah. Oh, that girl got scared. She thought the dog was gonna jump the fence. Anyway, I think that'll be dope. I'm not a huge fan of Thesaurus. I do respect his accomplishments and stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of his. But that would be cool to see him and Iron from a I don't want to say, yeah, I guess you could say legend. I don't know, but from a battle rap OG kind of thing, that'll be a cool matchup, and I would love to see that live. I'm kind of hoping we see something out of the box in terms of, it'll be dope if they had, because like last night I was tweeting back and forth with T-Top. That'll be dope if they did something like that. I don't think it will ever happen in terms of, not in recent time. I don't think we would see T-Top on there, on King of the Dot. I don't know if he's still tied up in a contract with URL or not, but I don't think we'll see him in King of the Dot anytime soon. But that'll be a dope battle, you know, bring somebody just out of the box on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's that. This weekend, I believe, in Kansas City, is Danny Myers versus St. Mike. I don't know if anybody knows about this league. I've never heard of this league. Or maybe that's the league that excuse me, what's homeboy's name? A-Ward. I think that's the league. I'm not sure, but I think that's the league in Kansas City. That's for A-Ward versus St. Mike. And that was my first time seeing A-Ward. I thought he was fired, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you find out he's a Christian rapper and the guy could rap the way he rap. I want to talk about the Christian rappers too. Yeah, I think that's the league that they're battling on. Is this event on pay-per-view? I don't think the card is that big that they would spend whatever it costs to put it on pay-per-view. But is there a video on demand? Is that, if any of y'all know, let me know. I want to be able to purchase that. I think Danny Myers is dope. I definitely think St. Mike is dope. But you know, if there's a way for me to be able to support that card and see, because that battle's gonna be fire. Like Danny Myers and St. Mike, that's gonna be a crazy battle. I want to be able to see it. Other thing, these Christian rappers. I want you guys' opinion on the Christian battle rappers. My opinion, out of the Christian dudes, currently I think Loso is the best. Not only do I think Loso is the best, but I've went out on a limb as far, I don't even think it's going out on a limb, but I went as far as to say I think Loso can beat anybody on the current roster of URL. And that's really with the younger, with the new crop of guys, with the guys who's been there the last 2 to 3 years. I don't think any of them can beat Loso. You know, you might have a few other guys like a Hollow or a Surf or one of these guys who I think can beat him. But overall, it's a lot of vets too. Like, what would y'all think of seeing Loso versus Arsenal? I think Loso would 3-0 him dirty. I think Loso a dirty 30 Arsenal. I think a Shotgun Suge doesn't have a chance. I think these kind of guys can't go bar for bar with him. Again, not dissing those guys, but that's how I feel. I don't think bar for bar that they can stand there with Loso. I think Street Hymns is good. I know he runs with them. I'm assuming he's a Christian rapper too. Street Hymns is good, and that guy can write some bars. I'll be honest, I'll watch a Street Hymns battle, but so far I haven't like gone and go back into like the archives to find all his battles. I haven't binge watched Street Hymns. If any of you guys know a dope Street Hymns battle that I should be paying attention to, let me know. But I've seen him battle, I think 2, maybe 3 times on Bullpen, and I thought he was fire. I thought the guy could. I thought the guy could write. I thought he could rap. It's just something. I don't know what's missing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys watched him more than me and can be able to educate me more on his style. A-Ward, I think, is fucking dope. And I probably shouldn't be cursing when I'm talking about a Christian battle rapper, but that's the only words that come to my mind. A-Ward is fucking dope. Even though I think Loso's the best, the second best to me is A-Ward. Not only is it the bars, not only is it the presence, but it's sometimes I gotta remind myself, because of some of the aggression, sometimes I have to remind myself that this guy's a Christian rapper. He's not even a regular rapper. When I see him sometimes get a little intense and shit like that, I think it's dope. Like, I'm like, oh wow, like to see a Christian rapper get to that point, you know, it's almost like for me, sometimes I forget he's a Christian rapper. One of my favorites is Cortez for many reasons, and I watched that battle with him and Cortez 2, maybe 3 times. Me personally, I think I can watch that battle another 4 or 5 times. I just thought that battle was dope. And A-Ward battled somebody else on King of the Dot. I'm trying to remember which I thought was a dope battle. It was before the Cortez battle. But overall, one of the main reasons why I checked for A-Ward was, like I said, the battle that he had with Saint Mike. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you should go check it out. I'll try to throw the link in the description. But Saint Mike versus A-Ward, that battle was dope, man. And A-Ward's another guy that I think I would like to see A-Ward on RBE. I know A-Ward translates pretty good on King of the Dot, but I think he'll be dope on RBE too. And the reason why I say that is I've been to a lot of RBE events, and for whatever reason, look, and I don't mean this dissing anybody, but I do think sometimes the URL crowd is biased in terms of, like, a lot of them say, oh, if it ain't URL, it don't count. You know what I'm saying? But then certain guys that go to URL and, you know, you guys drive them a little bit of a hard bargain. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I think that RBE crowd is that in between. RBE crowd is almost like in between King of the Dot and in between URL. They're like that middle ground in terms of the way the crowd is. I think it's a nice mixed crowd that I feel like RBE crowds are the kind of crowds that mess with all leagues. You know, if you guys feel different, get in the comment section, let me know why you feel different. But I just feel like RBE crowds are receptive to all styles, guys who battle in all platforms. I don't think that they be on that bullshit in terms of just sticking to one style or one platform. Like, oh, if it ain't this, then then it don't matter and shit. Nah, they like, get out of here with that shit. RBE, and I've said this, man. RBE the last 2 to 3 years have had the best matchups. I don't think people are making the matchups the way RBE is doing. But I would like to see A Ward on there. I've seen Loso on there against Show Off, and I was there. Actually, I was there when he battled Show Off. I was there when he battled J Murder. I was there for both those battles, and I was on the stage for the one with J Murder. You know, that had a few intense moments, but yeah, I would like to see Loso continue to be on RB and Bullpen, King of the Dot, and the same thing for A Ward. I just want to see more A Ward on different platforms like that. Saga, I think Saga's cool. One thing I can say about Saga, whenever I see him at events, he's always chopping it up with everybody, and I always think that's dope because, you know, to not only be a battler but to be a fan of the culture and be able to accept when people are saying good and bad things at battles about you, that's dope, man. You know what I mean? Not only shows you got thick skin, he's comfortable in his own skin. You know what I'm saying? And that's fire. But Loso, like I said, Loso's the best. I got A Ward after that. I would say the Sagas next, and then Street Hymns, and then I don't know who else is out there who's a Christian battle rapper. But with the Saga, I think, like, when I think about his Tink the Demon performance, I thought that was dope. If I'm not mistaken, he battled Swave, and I liked his performance there. I liked his UFF performance when he battled T-Top, even though T-Top won. I still liked it. I like, you know, he had actually, what he battled like 2 or 3 times on UFF, if I'm not mistaken. And I like him. Like, I think Saga's cool, man. I enjoyed the battle he did with Queen's Flip. That was funny. If you haven't seen it, you should go check that out. That battle was funny, man. I'm trying to think what other Saga battles, but he battled Chess, right? I think he battled Chess. I'm not a big Chess fan anyway, but I don't know. Either way, I have to say, like, when it comes to battling these Christian guys, though, I want battle rappers to stop with the religious shit. Like, I have to say, I do appreciate the angle that Show Off took. If you were in the building, you know that before Show Off got on the stage, he did this thing where he was backstage, he was praying over the microphone. I thought that shit was whack. But I thought Loso and Show Off was a hell of a battle. I love the angles that Show Off took. I thought, you know, it was a little much, 3 rounds of that. But I think that he did it in a cool enough way where you didn't, well, at least for me, I didn't want to just turn the shit off. Or when I was in the building, I didn't want to just walk away. I was intrigued by it. But other than that, like, I am getting tired of seeing all these guys want to attack the religion angle when it comes to battling these guys. It's a bit much. It's like, it's crazy is these guys are still up there out rapping a lot of you guys. Loso's out there out rapping dudes. A Ward is not, he can out rap a lot of dudes. I don't think he out rap Cortez, and I don't think he out rap St. Mike, but he's dope. Street Hymns, I think out write a lot of these dudes, man. I just think that he's still missing like 1 or 2 things to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of seeing dudes attack that Christian angle. Like, that shit is whack already. All right, on to the next thing, real quick before I end this. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here, but I saw KG the Poet and URL talking about their I believe it's called Initiation, the card they're gonna have in July in LA. And they said they're gonna be they just put the tickets on sale. They're gonna be announcing who the headliners are for that event. I don't know if you guys are commenting because this shit is not even popping up. I saw like one. I don't know. So yeah, I saw them asking people who they want to see battle on the card. Now KG for the last, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, been doing a lot of work with URL. I don't know how much say so he's been having in the traffic events in terms of matchups and stuff. But I would like to see KG in the ring. KG's one of them battle rappers who I always messed with, man. I think that he's a better writer than a lot of people. I think he can out-rap a lot of people. I got to see him battle Head Ice. I thought it was cool. I did expect more from both of them. It was a dream battle for me. And I always want to see him battle Math. And I always want to see KG battle Old Red. I think KG's one of them dudes that people don't know how good this guy really is just yet. He's had battles on King of the Dot. These people wild. He's had a few battles out there. Check out KG if you haven't, KG the Poet. But I would like to see him on one of these cards. And why not on that Initiation card? I think it's called Initiation. Volume 1. And again, I'm wondering too, is this supposed to be like a traveling show or a Survivor Series? Is that just a DMV show? Or Initiation, is that gonna just be, I know Traffic's supposed to be a California thing, but like, are they gonna take one of these things and just bounce them around? We hearing that Gnome 8 won't be in New York, which is fine with me. I think business-wise it makes sense to travel around with that. I wish they would do a tour. I've been saying this, especially for female battle rap. I wish they would do a tour. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. Do like 3 days or 4 days, maybe 3 days out of the month. Do 3 events or 4 events and just travel different spots. You know, have maybe a lineup of guys. Example, if we're going to I don't know, we're going to Texas. Like, line up four guys from Texas. I'm gonna bring my 4 guys. We're gonna battle them, and then next week, my 4 guys that I got traveling with me, we'll just go to the next state. We'll go to Louisiana and battle those guys, and so on and so forth. I think that shit would be dope. You know, doing a tour like that, a battle rap tour. So I don't know if they're gonna do something like that in terms of like just have a you know, one of them cards that's strictly about traveling. That'd be fire. But I want to see KG. I want to see Tay Rock and Danny Myers go at it. If you don't know, I interviewed Danny Myers. He said that him and Tay Rock had a verbal agreement. You can hear it out of his own mouth. You check the interview I did with him. But I got like 2 more pieces of that interview I got to put out. I got like 2 more pieces of the No Mercy interview I got to put out. I got like another piece of the interview I did with Harlem Knicks. I got to put that out. Salute to Harlem Knicks. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the interview I did with Harlem Knicks where we talked about Party Artie. Rest in peace, Party Artie. If you don't know who Party Artie is, feel free to Google it. Or the smart thing, just listen to the interview and it'll all be explained to you. Yeah, so URL got like 3 events or 4 events coming up. Of course, that's dope, and it's dope for battle rap. The more content, more events for us to go to, you know, more things to look forward to. But they do gotta fix that whole shit that happened with the pay-per-view. And I think that the pay-per-views that URL had before were cool. A lot of people feel like they've been that much more better when Avocado's been there. But then we had the issue with the Smack Volume 2. You know, so my thing is, regardless of who you got filming what, like, certain shit gotta be straightened out, especially when you're sitting there charging people $50 fucking for the pay-per-view. Like, I bought it, I supported it, you know what I'm saying? You know what, I gotta go check. I wanna watch some more of them battles. I wanna watch them again. You know, in particular, I wanna watch that Old Red and Cortez again. But at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make is you're gonna charge people that, like, make it worth their while. No, excuse me. You know, make it worth it. What the fuck? Make it worth it. But I want to see them do a traveling show. I wouldn't mind, you know, even coming out, they do something in Jersey. I would like to come out here to Jersey, come check them. You know what I'm saying? What else is there? Yeah, I don't got much else to talk about, to be honest. I don't got much else to talk about. Those are things I really just want to speak on. I'm out here this weekend in Jersey. Like I said, I've been out here a few days. I was out here a few days last week, and now I'm a few days out here this week. Last weekend and this weekend, I was looking for a battle event that might be going down while I'm out here, and I haven't heard anything about an event. If you know about an event going down in Jersey this weekend, let me know about it, man. either get in the comments here or hit me on Twitter or Instagram at the letter J, the word legend, the number's 100. And let me know what they got popping out here, because since I'm out here, I want to go and support. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the name of the league and all that shit. If it's somewhere where I can actually get to, then I'll be there to support it and watch it. Oh, one last thing I want to speak about real quick. No Mercy. It's no secret. I fuck with No Mercy. Mercy fuck with me. He got an event. I think his event. Actually, I'm sorry. I think his event happened last weekend. But Mercy has another event that he's saying is going down in May. After the May event, he's saying he's gonna fall back a little bit. He's not gonna be as active as far as the events are concerned. I'm disappointed in hearing that. I understand that. Some of it has to do with battlers no showing. Some of it has to do with supporters. No, there's a lot of reasons behind it. It's not up to me to sit there and put all that shit out there. But at the end of the day, I want y'all all to reach out to him and tell him otherwise. Like, we want to see more trap events. I don't think there's anything in there, but you want to double check it. Yeah, I think Jonathan checked it already.
Yeah, he probably got what he wanted, I hope.
No, I'm talking about Lil John.
Oh, little Jonathan?
Yeah, because Jen was here and stuff.
Oh, okay, so, mwah. Hopefully she got what she was supposed to get.
Yeah.
I hope.
But yeah, I want to see No Mercy continue on with the trap New York joints. Mercy, one of the cool dudes, man. Like I be seeing a lot of back and forth between him and battle rappers who either used to battle on his league or was supposed to battle on his league. I see a lot of that kind of shit. I don't like that, because not only I see Mercy's a cool dude, he's very approachable, very like anything, man. I get on the phone with Mercy real quick. You know what I'm saying? Not just interviews, but just anything. I hit Mercy up, and it's not a problem. He's supportive. I see Mercy at events that are not his events. Like, I always bump into Mercy at an event all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear that he's at a point where he's just about to say, you know, he's had enough with shit in battle rap, events wise, you know, that hurts my heart to hear, because that's a dude not only love the culture. Listen to his podcast. You see all the battles he put out throughout the years. He's had some dope ones. I've been at a lot of his events. He's allowed me to host his events, which I always appreciate. I got to host on one battle, and then they let me host a whole other event, which was Showdown 12. I only point that out to say, like, Mercy's for the culture and he fuck with everybody. So when I hear that, you know, he's about to do that, and even though, like, he's told me some of the reasons, I'm just like, damn, like, maybe there's something us battle rap supporters could say to Mercy to maybe somewhat change his mind. So, you know, if you guys fuck with the Trap New York, or you just fuck with somebody who supports battle rap the way he does, because he be at RBE events, all that. He be there supporting guys who battle on his league. Like, Mercy, you know, I bump into him, man. So I just feel like I don't like to see guys get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Especially cool dudes. You know what I'm saying? Good dudes. And that's why also it bothered me so much, that was shit that happened with D and me, with some of them, some of your favorite bloggers. And the same shit when I see some of your favorite bloggers treat Big Al Biggs the way they treat him. Like, that shit is fucking corny. There's nothing cool about that. So yeah, just I guess tweet him or No Mercy at No Mercy Harlem, and just let him know, man, to keep pushing forward in the culture. All right. So other than that, man, salute to everybody, man. Enjoy your weekend. I don't know if there's any battle rap releases in terms of actual battles to look forward to this weekend. I think ARP said he was gonna release the 2-on-2 of Charlie Clips and DNA against Young Cannon and Big Cannon. So, you know, maybe you could look forward to that. And I don't know what else is supposed to be coming out. So if you can and you follow me, just tag me onto them links and let me know if they drop something new, if I'm not subscribed to the channel already. All right, so salute to you guys, man. I appreciate you all for rocking with me. Enjoy y'all day.